rapscene.com. Warner Brothers recording artist Jae Millz. What's up, Jay?
Nothing, chilling, man. You know, working out here in LA. You know, everything.
All right. For those that don't know, Jae Millz is one of the hottest MCs, young MCs in the game right now.
Yeah.
Let the people know where you're from and what's going on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York, Harlem, same place as Mace, Cam, rest in peace, Big L. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like that. And I just been putting it down. I ain't grow up nowhere else. I just represent New York, Harlem. That's it.
All right, you got a new album coming out?
Yeah.
Tell us about the album.
It's called Back to the Future. I named it Back to the Future because right now I think hip-hop is missing hip-hop. So I'm going to take them back to when it was about hip-hop. And I'm going to take you to the future. I'm going to show you what you're going to have for a couple years. So I'm going to take you back to the future.
All right, and what's the first single on the album?
No.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We flipped the old Dawn Pin joint. Dun, 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 dun. Got him, you know, it's a banger in the clubs. That's the first single off the album. It's doing real good. Shout out to everybody spinning it. I'm real thankful for the support and everything. That's just it, you know.
And who's some of the people you're working with on your album?
You mean producers or artists?
Producers and artists.
Artist-wise, I don't have anybody on my album. I just got my man Mysonne on there. You know what I'm saying? He incarcerated right now. I got Onan did most of the album. He a new producer. He did a couple tracks on there. Majority of the tracks on there. My man Scram, that's the the kid who did No. He did a couple more joints on the album. And I got the Heat Makers. I don't know if y'all familiar with them, but they do a lot of joints for Cam and the Diplomats and everything like that. And that's it. I just kept it. I tried to keep it new because I didn't want to saturate it with a bunch of music and a sound that's like just everything that's going on right now. So I tried to bring something new to the game, a new face, a new sound, new producers, new everything.
All right. For those that don't know, Jae Millz is real big on the mixtape circuit in New York. That's how Joe Budden and Fabulous got started. Tell us a little about that. How'd you get on the mixtape circuit?
I was heavy on the battle scene. I used to battle like crazy in the hood. So everybody just heard about that. Then they started saying, yo, I want you to be on my mixtape. Or they'll go to my man Tone, my man Nas, like, yo, we want to get Jay on the mixtape. But at first, Tone and Nas used to have to hunt the DJs down to get me on the mixtapes. I ain't gonna lie, they used to have to hunt the DJs down. But after a while, they started showing me a lot of love. DJ Enough, shout out to DJ Enough. He showed me a lot of love, started putting me on all the mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? K-Slay let me come up to the station, put me on a couple mixtapes. And after that, I just kept from doing a couple mixtapes and went to everybody want me to do their mixtapes. So after that, I just started blacking out. Whatever mixtape I could do, I didn't care if it was DJ Sony or DJ Clue. I was doing everybody mixtape.
All right. There's a lot of MCs out there right now, Jae Millz. What sets you apart from the rest of the MCs in the game right now?
I'm not gonna say everybody, but I think like the majority of the people in the game, they try to follow what other people do. Like they see 50 doing this, doing that, saying that, looking this way. And then they go from being a righteous rapper to being 50. You know what I'm saying? They go from being their self to being Jay-Z. They go from being their self to being Nas. Like, you gotta do what work for you. Like, I'm only gonna do what work for me. I can't be this person or that person. I can only be me. So at the end of the day, I write off emotion. I write off what I feel. I write off what I know, what I've been through, what I'm going through. And you can see that and you can hear that when you listen to my music.
All right. There's a lot of beef going on in the industry right now. How you feel about that, Jae Millz? You know what I'm saying? You use a hot cat and you're going to be up there with the big dogs. You're there right now. So, I mean, as far as this beef is concerned, how you feel about that?
I don't even feed into it, man. It don't have nothing to do with me. I don't want it to have nothing to do with me. I'm not trying to get involved with it. I'm not going to say it's stupid, but a lot of the times, the beef that go on the music and go on the wax, it be personal beef, and it just flood over to wax. But me, I'm a person, I stay away from the beef. I'm humble. I want to be cool with everybody. I'm young. I'm still trying to, I'm still introducing myself to a lot of people. So I want to more or less have a relationship with people. Yo, what's good? It's my man Jae Millz. Then, I don't rock with him because he said this, or he looked at me like this, or he did this. Like, I want to be cool with everybody. I'm a real humble person, so I want to have that good relationship with everybody. So the beef and what everybody else do, that's what they do. I just stay away from it. Don't affiliate myself with it. Don't get involved with it. Don't say anything. Just keep it cool.
All right. And you were on MTV's series of Making the Band, Puff Daddy's Making the Band. Tell us about that.
I was chilling one day and my man Naj called me. He was like, yo, Puff want us to battle everybody in the house. We're making the band joint. He want you to come down there. So I'm like, everybody in the house, who do you think I am? Like, you know what I'm saying? But we went down there. He wanted me to battle the Kid Ness. So they wired us up, put us in front of them cameras, let us go. excuse me, they let us go, and everything's everything, you know what I'm saying? It was a good look for me, it was a good look for him. I got the most out of it, he got the most out of it, it worked for both of us, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Puff, that was a good look for him, you know what I'm saying? Put me on the spot like that, and I never really got a chance to see like how they was gonna edit it before it came on TV, but when it came on TV, he showed me a lot of love, you know what I'm saying? He was like, Jay, he's like a legend on the battle tip, and he put NYC champion. And like I didn't really think he was gonna run with that. I didn't really think he was gonna label me like that, but he labeled me the same way the streets labeled me, the same way the city labeled me. He didn't sugarcoat anything, he kept it real, let him know what was what, let him know what I was about. And I respect him for that, so shout out to Diddy for that. But that was a good look, you know what I'm saying, to making the band battle right there. I'll never forget that. That's my claim to fame right now. That's where everybody know me from.
No doubt. No, hip-hop's real big right now. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah.
Where do you think hip-hop's going from here? Do you think we've reached our peak, or is it's going to go further, or is the game's getting oversaturated, or how do you feel about that?
Right now, I'm happy that right now this is my time where I'm introducing myself to the world and I'm stepping into the music industry. Because I'm not going to say it's dead right now, but it's the same people. Like, I've been hearing the same people drop albums for the last 4 or 5 years, and it wasn't really nobody new. It been a couple people new, but it hasn't really been anybody from New York that was new. Like, you know, when 50 came out, he was like the last person from New York that really popped up on the scene, got it jumping. But a lot recently, it's been like the South, the West, you know, Midwest. It's been a whole bunch of different other regions that was shining, and New York wasn't really shining. So now it's back to New York, and it's back to me, Jae Millz. I'm just trying to take the game to another level, trying to take it not back to what we was at before, but I'm trying to at least bring that back a little bit, at least bring a little bit of hip hop back, the fun, the lyricalness, and you know, everything like that. Just trying to bring that back to the game because it's missing that right now.
Today's 9/11. It's 2003 right now.
Yeah.
You were in New York when the World Trade Center was attacked. And how did that affect you?
I was in my bed when it happened. Actually, that's my birthday, you know what I'm saying? So I woke up and somebody had called me. They was like, yo, you looking at TV? You know what's going on right now? And I'm like, nah, like, no, I don't know what's going on. So I wake up and I turn on the TV, and like every channel I turn to, they showing the World Trade Center smoking. So I'm like, man, like what's going on? And like out of nowhere, like it was loud. Nobody really knew what was going on. So I'm laying in my bed, I'm seeing one tower on fire. I'm thinking like, well, maybe it's a fire in the building or something like that. And out of nowhere, I just see the second plane, like it just crashed through the building. I couldn't believe it. Like it didn't even seem like something that was real. Like seeing a plane go through the World Trade Center like that, that's something that it doesn't even seem possible. It's like, how did that happen? What made this happen? Like, that was just a crazy day. They was just showing like newscasters reporting, and they just standing there reporting live on TV, and you just see a cloud of smoke. Like, just imagine you looking at this right here, and you just see a cloud of smoke, like it's chasing you. Like smoke was chasing the people out there. They was running for their lives. It was broad daylight, and it turned black. And it was so crazy because a month later, you could still look down there, you could drive by there, and you could smell. That was crazy, man. That was the craziest thing I've witnessed in my life.